Welcome to my channel, Stoic. Stop everything you're doing right now and listen closely. There's something critical happening in your conversations with women that you're completely overwrong every single day. Women are reciprocally broadcasting their true feelings through three simple words, Andy. Guarantee you've heard them before without realizing their explosive meaning. What if I told you that when a woman says these specific phrases, it's not just casual conversation? It's her subconscious screaming that she's attracted to you. The shocking part, over 90% of men hear these words every day and completely miss their hidden meaning. But today, you're getting Decode or key. These are in pickup lines or avizic plants. They are the subtle, seemingly innocent phrases women ask. They're starting to develop Raya feelings. The kind of phrases that slip out when she's comfortable, when she lets your guard down, when your true emotions leak through. By the end of this video, you'll never listen to women the same way again. You'll be able to detect attraction in ordinary conversations. You'll finally understand what she means when she says those three little words. So, if you're ready to upgrade your dating IQ and see the hidden signs you've been missing, pay very close attention. Right now. Emily here from Old Stoic. And before we begin, I want you to think about fell time. A woman said something that made you pause, that made you wonder. Waste, is that just friendly, or was there something more? What if it told you there's a scientific reason you can't shake that feeling? After analyzing over 1,000 hours of real conversations, psychologists have identified three specific phrases women unconsciously ask in developing romantic feelings, and they are not what you'd expect. Harassed, painful truth. Right now is Yesh. This woman in your life could be sending you clear signals of attraction throughout ordinary conversations. The coworker who always finds excuses to talk to you. The friend who remembers little details about your life. That girl who texts you just because they might be revealing their true feelings for a day while you remain completely new. Where at Stoic Paradox, we specialize in decoding the hidden patterns of human connection. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what to listen for, the subtle but undeniable verbicas that slip out when a woman starts seeing you differently. These aren't pickup artist tricks or key manipulation tactics. This is evidence-based psychology. That will change how you understand every interaction with women moving forward. By the end of this video, you'll have what we call the attraction advantage, the ability to recognize romantic interest with startling accuracy, to never again wonder, does she like me? But fair warning, once you learn these three phrases, you'll start hearing them everywhere, and you'll never be able to toner them again. So tell me, are you ready to see what's been hiding in plain sight all along? Alright, let's kick things off with the first word. You matter? Now, this isn't your tippy cow complaint. It's not just a simple phrase or a polite thing to say when a woman says you matter. It's an incredibly intentional and significant. It's one of those phrases that cuts right to the core. You see, a non-relationship, whether it's romantic, even a deep friendship, there are many levels of connection, but when Simone says you matter, they are letting you know that your presence in their life is important in a way that goes beyond surface-level interactions. How often do we hear Pochi say you matter to just anyone? Not that often, right? So when a woman sees it, it's a huge signal that she's recognizing you for more than just by nether, or she's acknowledging your influence, your personality, your support, and maybe even your struggles. This isn't just a flipping statement. It's her way of telling you that you've made an impact on her life. Let's dig a little deeper into this. You ever been around someone who just genuinely listens to you, not just waiting for their turn to speak, but actively paying attention to what you say, how you feel, and what's important to you? When a woman tells you you matter, it's often you've shown her that you can't provide that level of attention and care. You've demonstrated that you're a man who isn't just in them with her, but that you're emotionally invested in her life, her feelings, and her experiences. And here's the thing. When someone tells you that you matter, they're also recognizing your value. This goes beyond just the superficial assets of attraction. This is about the sense of who you are as a person. She's telling you that she sees a meth in you that goes deeper than what can be seen at face value. May by the way you think, the way you treat others, it's the way you challenge her to be better, or how you stand by her when she needs support. It's a reminder. Sad relationships are built on respect and appreciation. When she says you matter, it's a reflection of the connection you've built and the effort you've both put into getting to know other on a deeper level. This phrase isn't said lightly. It's our cognition that you've been significant in her life. And that kind of significance isn't something that's easily earned. It's earned through trust, consistency, and the emotional bonds you've formed. You hear you matter. Take a moment to appreciate the weight of those words. It's not just about feeling appreciated in the sentiment. It's a sign that she's beginning to think about you in a much more long-term, deeper, and meaningful way. It's not just about attraction anymore. It's about connection, emotional depth, and truly valuing each other's presence. Now, moving on to the second word. And this one is huge. If you've ever been in a conversation with someone where they start Using the word why instead of I, that's a major shift in how they see you. When a woman starts talking about we, whether it's about plans, goals, or future events, she's doing more than just suggesting ideas, she's letting you know that she sees OA as a partner, someone she envisions being within a shared future. This is a powerful shift because it means her thinking has moved beyond just represent moment and she's including we in her future. So, let's break it down. The word we isol about inclusion. It's about thinking in terms of a partnership, a team. When she says we hold go on that trip or we can handle this together, she's not just making a suggestion. She's telling you she'll value her input. She's thinking of you as she wants to be with and chasses you as an integral part of her life going forward. Here's where it gets interesting. You might have heard that phrase. You can tell how serious someone is about you by how they talk about the future. Well, that's exactly what we signifies. It's not about saying I'll go to the store or I'll try this thing. No, it's about involving you in the vision. She's not just thinking about herself anymore. She's thinking about both of you. And that's a powerful moment in any relationship. Now, when she uses the word we, it's also a signal that she's emotionally invested in creating a shared experience. It's no longer about living in two separate worlds or doing your own thing on your own time. It's about blending your lives together, even just in small ways. Maybe she's talking about future plans, whether that's travel, life goals, even just making a decision together about what to do on the weekend. These seemingly small emotional signals that show she's trying to build something with you. And here's the thing, this isn't something that happens overnight. For a woman to begin using her language means she's already started to imagine a future with you. She's thinking beyond the present. And that's not something you do for Justinian. It takes emotional depth, trust, and a connection that goes beyond casual interest. So, when she starts saying things like, we've got this, or, we're in this together, it's her way of telling you that she's invested in his journey with you. And that journey might be just beginning, but it's already moving towards something bigger. And don't forget, we also symbolizes mutual respect. She's not just including you in her plans. She's valuing your opinion, your thoughts, and your presence. I chow that she sees you as an equal in relationship, not someone on the outside, looking in. It's a clear indicator that the connection is deepening. And that's no longer seeing you just as someone she likes. In a moment, she's seeing you as someone who wants to share her life with moving. And now we come to third and, possibly the most meaningful word a woman might say when she's developing true feelings for you. Safe. Now, this one goes way beyond romance. It's not flashy. It's not poetic, but it's powerful. Maybe more powerful than any romantic phrase you could ever hear here. Because when a woman says, I feel safe with you, she's not just talking about physical protection. She's talking about emotional safety, mental peace, a deep personal trust. That's incredibly rare in chaotic world. Feeling safe, genuinely safe, is a rare luxury. We're real walking around with walls up with past baggage with silent insecurities rarely talk about. So when a woman looks you in the eyes and tells you that you make her feel safe, it means you've broken through all that. It means she can breathe a little easier around you. Can let her guard down. She doesn't feel like she needs to impress you or pretend she can just be. Let's pause there for a second because of that. No small thing. When she says safe, it means you've created a space where she feels emotionally supported. She knows you won't judge her for showing her true self. Whether that's her weird sense of humor, her ambitious dreams, or the parts of her past. She's not proud of. You've shown her consistency, presence, and patience. 3 things that are increasingly rare and incredibly valuable in a world filled with distractions and wholehearted attention. And don't confuse this with being passive or justness.